Yeah, no, it does. I totally understand where you're coming from, and yes, absolutely it does, because it doesn't necessarily. The beauty of working with people who kind of understand the Czech philosophy is again that it's not just about physical strength of what your muscles can do, but also your internal beliefs of having a conscious sort of understanding of what you are physically capable of doing on a whole. So
Yeah.
that was the one thing that Jan was really, my trainer was exceptionally good at communicating with all of her students. And the self-belief that comes with the physical training is always
Yeah.
so important. And that gave us the confidence to be able to achieve our goals. And I think that's one of the key things. And that is the understanding that you are capable of achieving your goals. That was, for me, that was the one thing that was a hurdle.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And definitely you had a good example of that. I mean, you done the tour for so many years, and after that you actually jumped into a completely different career and really challenge yourself, I guess. And
Yeah,
you know, that's seems to me like kind of I don't know, did you find that things that you were working, those particular mental strength that you were working with Jen, helped you also after your surfing career?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Like I'm fortunate enough to work with kids and adults now, and I'm able to use the same philosophy that Czech and that Jan has passed on to me. And the beautiful thing with Czech training is you have to be so conscious through the process when you're doing a particular sequence of moves. There's so much breath work that needs to be done in cue with a particular move that needs to be articulated in a way where you're not putting unwanted pressure on a particular part of the body at a particular time. Like everything revolves around technique and process. And I feel like that gave me a good education on a lot of things actually after surfing. Just actually run a process or a procedure. Jan was always very good at outlining how we were supposed to do particular moves and how our body was supposed to do those moves in a particular sequence, and how we had to stay conscious through that process. I think that was one of the main things, is how to stay conscious through the process, and that's really important.
Yeah, the mental aspect is really important. Yeah, one thing that I see, and that it seems like it comes from you as well, from what you're saying, which is what I know as a Czech professional, is more clinical and goes clinical for what we do, is clinical for the application. However, if you have injury, is really clinical. You can really work specifically for the injury that someone have to rehab. And I think it is also more specific in terms of that is all those elements, the way that you breathe while you're doing a movement and etc. That makes it really that considers so much about how the human body works and how that influences the performance and the exercise. In light of that, with all of those years on tour that you done, how do you think that particular training and that learning, because you know, I studied with Jan, I studied through the Czech Institute, and I done study with Jan, but how do you, I know how much she put effort on teaching not only student but also clients in your case, right? On empowering the person to have an understanding of what they're doing. So my question to you is, how do you think that influenced the longevity of your surfing career?
Well, Jan was always really, she's such a gifted person. She's always had, like you said,